Live engage ஆகல. Oh my god. Get a shareable link. Estonia. வாங்க கோப்ரா ப்ரோ, எப்படி இருக்கீங்க? எப்படி போயிட்டு இருக்கு? என்ன பண்ற ப்ரோ? என்னத்த பண்ண, சும்மா போர் அடிக்குதுன்னு ஸ்ட்ரீம் போட்டுக்கிட்டு இருக்கேன். ஈவினிங்கில் ஸ்ட்ரீம் போட முடியுதான்னு தெரியலை, இன்னைக்கு கொஞ்சம் வேலை இருக்குது. என்ன ப்ரோ, பக்ரீத்லாம் முடிஞ்சா? ஆடெல்லாம் வெட்டியாச்சா?
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Can he finish? Quality ball.
ஆடலாமே.
Cruyff making his 200th appearance today. I guess that's the most significant team news.
Yeah, and he looks like he's raring to go here too, Peter. You can really tell how eager he is to leave his mark on this game. And when he's in that sort of a mood, he usually gets what he wants.
அது எப்படி ப்ரோ கார்டெல்லாம் நார்மல் காயின் சேர்த்து எடுக்கிறீங்க?
Totti. Dumbia.
என்ன கார்டு ப்ரோ எடுத்துருக்கு அப்படி?
Nicely spread. Del Castillo. And it's Berbatov. Now it's Berbatov. Schneider. Schneider! Off the post! Oh, and again! Oh, he's given that plenty.
50 rupees. அப்படி என்ன கார்டு ப்ரோ எடுத்த?
But at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
ஓ அப்படியா, போய் பாப்போம். 50 ரூபாயா? Oh my god.
Nicely weighted ball. Space for him to turn and look. Flings in across. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Berbatov running with intent. Now it's Guti. He's got away. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Oh, well cut out. No margin there at all.
50 is low, 150 low.
You've missed no goals.
MA Sports, hi bro. How are you been?
rest.
200 ரூபாய் அப்ப காலி
For
பண்ணிட்டீங்க இன்னைக்கு.
their direct brand of football. So Jim, what are we looking for here?
Well, I think it depends on a couple of things, Peter. Firstly, you know, whether they have a quality passer who can play those balls from...
He's had a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
பெரிய ஆளு தான் ப்ரோ நீங்களா.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Knocks it out wide. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
அட பாவி.
And now, and the shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He's having a shot! Again, a brilliant save.
Great stop from the keeper. That was something else. He's definitely coming out on top at the moment.
Guti. Berbatov.
There will be 1 minute
Dumbia.
added time.
And the referee has blown for half-time.
இன்னொரு ஆஃப் இருக்கு. அந்த ஆஃபை முடிச்சிட்டு வந்தா நம்ம விளையாடுவோம்.
To take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So very little to report. Nothing indeed in terms of goals scored.
Well, this will have given them a chance to...
What we can do, nothing we can do.
And weaknesses in the opposition, something that will bear fruit once the teams come out again, I'm sure, Peter.
So we are where we began. The scoreline remains 0-0 at the break. Back underway then.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Well, that is
இங்க ஒருத்தன்
good.
தூக்கி போறத தவிர வேற எதுவும்
Super
தெரியாது
running,
போல.
sharp movement. Came up against a defender though who was ever so determined. And no, that was never going to make it.
பந்த கேட்டில.
And it's Guti. Guti will not want to lose out here. And Guti! And a terrific
எடுத்து
save
போட்டான்டா.
from the keeper.
எப்படி எடுத்து போட்டான்னு
Clearly
தெரியல.
thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Fidel Castro.
That has been knocked clear. Just eases him off the ball. Now it's Totti. It's loose. And another try!
முன்னாடி வந்து நின்னாரானோ எப்படி அடிக்கிறது?
Corner number 2 then. Cleared without hesitation. That's headed upfield. And here's Schneider. Berbatov!
வாகனத்துக்கு அடிச்சிட்டான்டா.
Just not quite.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Roman Del Castillo. Coming on to replace him is number 7.
No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Berbatov. Toussaint does well to get it back.
Berbatov really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And the shot! Oh, cracking effort.
Dumbia certainly made the right decision there to hit it first time. I have the feeling he might try it the way the ball arrived.
Number 99, coming on the field, number 17, number 21.
Dumbia. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Now it's Totti. Totti going forward. And it's Schneider. This is a promising build-up.
Shooting அடிச்சா லேட் கமெண்ட் ஆகுது.
For their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
எப்படி அவன் தான் ஜெயிக்க போறான்னு நினைக்கிறேன்.
It's a promising position. Manchester United are still in search of that breakthrough goal. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Ebimbe. Just 5 minutes remaining now. And it's Cruyff. Totti.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
There will be 3 minutes at
Now
a
it's
time.
Berbatov. It's Totti! Into stoppage time, and it is still goalless. Totti. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And that will be the final act. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack.
வா ப்ரோ விளையாடுவோம். இன்வைட்டா பண்ணிட்டா போச்சு. இப்போ வெளில போனேன்னா திருப்பி ரூம் ஓப்பன் பண்ண முடியாது ப்ரோ. நீ உள்ள வா, இன்வைட் பண்ணியிருக்கேன் பாரு. நான் அதை முடிச்சுட்டு போய் பார்க்குறேன். யாரையா வாங்கியிருக்கேன். யாரை வாங்கியிருக்காரு? கொஞ்சம் 2 பேரை வாங்கி போட்டிருக்காராங்க. ஓகே, பிரச்சனை இல்லை, பார்த்துக்கலாம். இன்னைக்கு இந்த மேட்ச் ஜெயிக்க முடியுமான்னு தெரியலை. Let's see.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
Manchester United.
I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. Things already rolling. And Berbatov! Now, who's going to be first to this?
நோ லக் மக்களே, என்ன பண்ணுறது. We don't have any luck.
Vankkam, the regular corner taker.
You start as you mean to go on, Peter. Make this a good one.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. Berbatov. Oh, well played.
There's a player below us, Peter, that I've always admired. Franco Baresi, a defender with wonderful...
Tries a shot!
That's
what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 2 then. Towering header! It's bounced back.
Oh, boy.
Defending of the desperate variety. And now a sudden chance to counter. Can he get on the end of this?
Match
just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. That's a throw.
அட போங்க இனி நான் ஜெயிக்க மாட்டேன். எப்போ பார்த்தாலும் போஸ்ட்லேயே அடிச்சுக்கிட்டு இருந்தா நானும் என்னதான் பண்றது?
Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Neither side yet able to find the net. Guti, Vankkam, oh, he's having a go!
அட மேல அடிச்சாலும் எடுக்கறேன், கீழ அடிச்சாலும் எடுக்கறான். எங்கிட்ட அடிச்சாலும் எடுத்தா நான் என்னதான் பண்றது?
Corner number 3 coming up.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Vankkam. Petit! And again, he is at his elastic best.
Well, the keeper saved his team again here, Peter, but he needs more protection from this defence.
Corner number 4 coming up here.
See.
That's a decent clearance. Oh, shooting chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Totti clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
They're up to 5 corners now. Impressive jump. That was very necessary. And there's the shot.
இன்னைக்கு நான் எப்படி ஜெயிக்க போறதில்ல. அது முடிவாகி போச்சு.
Tries from a long way out. Petit. Iniesta. Looking to pass their way up the pitch.
Xavi Alonso. Ronaldinho.
Baresi wins the duel this time. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, important interception.
அவன் வந்து இருக்கேன்டா, நீ அவனோட ஸ்பீடு கூடடா, நீ தட்ட முன்னாடி போடு.
Otto. Ball played for Rijkaard. It's a good spell of possession, this. Knocks it out wide. That's where it came from. And here's Berbatov. And it's Berbatov. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Costa Curta. Vankkam. Well, that pass isn't the best. Costa Curta. He's cut it out. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
ஐயோ டைம் எவ்வளோடா எடுப்ப
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Manchester United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
எப்படி
And kept out by the most
சுகந்தி ஹாய் ப்ரோ
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
G4Z ஹாய் ப்ரோ எப்படி இருக்கீங்க எப்படி போயிட்டு இருக்கு
Last ditch defending, but that'll do. And that signals the end of the first period. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
Opportunity to pay a visit to our
See views on the first half.
Well, the goal attempts
What
are
we
coming
can
thick
do,
and fast,
nothing
but
we cannot
so
do.
far there's nothing to show for it. I think the manager will be pretty happy with his team's performance. He just needs a little more craft and guile.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. The second half is up and running.
Manchester,
Great chance! He's delivered all right!
கடைசில ஒரு கோல் அடிச்சாச்சுப்பா
a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
ரொம்ப போட்டுட்டடா
Have penetrated for the first time.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with
Berbatov!
சே நல்லா அடிச்சான்
That wasn't the worst effort in the world. Messi gets a foot in here. Now it's Darwin. He's shifting through the gears here. Shot could be on. Can he finish?
நான் தெரியுமே
And he stuck it away. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
well,
நான்
that's
சொன்னேன்ல
so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
After 56
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be
நம்ம தான்
effective
முக்கு
on the
முக்குன்னு
break,
முக்கணும்
then
அவர் வந்து
the key
சிம்பிளா
element
அடிச்சுட்டு
is
போயிடுவார்
always pace. That's what really rips defenses apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back
சரி
to
நான்
square
கூட்டிக்கு
one
போட்டேன்
again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
The attendance for this match was
Well, played right into his path. Look at the chance!
கஷ்டம்டா ப்ரோ கஷ்டம் தான் மூஞ்சலாவது
It's their second corner of the game. Milan given another corner. Milan have their third corner. Xabi Alonso with the
Edu.
short one. Not pretty, but it
Tella.
gets the job done.
அவன் அப்பப்போ மாத்திக்கிட்டே இருப்பான் கேள அவன்கிட்ட
Manchester United have
அவன்கிட்ட
the
கேளுடா
chance to go the other way. He has found the way through. Berbatov! Oh, wonderful! What a goal! A finish of
அதுவும் வெளியே போக வேண்டியது டேய் ரய ஆற கேபிட்டலா போட்டு ரயஸ் அகமது
He does it all
789 ஏதோ நினைக்கிறேன் கேட்டு பாரு
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can't come into it, and it didn't.
Manchester United with the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
இல்ல கோல் வேற லெவல் கோல் அது
Messi.
மொத்த டீம் இனிமே கீழே
Can he
இறங்கு
get it through? So Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high.
Decent chance!
பெர்பட்டா இப்போதான் பாடுறா
Keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
somebody came yeah
Corner count is
Assalamu alaikum, bro.
6. Terrific effort!
ah
Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Rijkaard certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Berbatov. Now it's Guti. Great vision. Oh, super find. And they're back on the ball again.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Rijkaard, why you do like this
Well, the idea was a good one. The
foul
execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is
என்ன
missed,
பண்றது
having made
what
the
we can
run
do
and
we
not
cannot
get
do
picked
anything
out.
Rijkaard. And it's Belletti. Looking for the run. He's on it. Can he get away? Deftly away. Oh, easy pickings there. Looking to play him in. Big chance! Oh, it's come off the upright. Goal!
யோ ஆனா எனக்கு பீட இருக்கு
Perfect time, decisive strike.
உனக்கு லக் இருக்கியா ஆனா
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused.
எங்க போனாலும் போஸ்ட் தவிர வெளிய அடிச்சு போக மாட்டேங்குது பாத்தியா உனக்காச்சு டைரக்டா உள்ள போயிருது
So is that the decisive goal? Not much in the way of time remaining.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see the more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
And he plays one through. Now this could be a chance. Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Oh, good finish.
no problem
Drama at the death. Is there time for one more twist? And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
अस्सलाम क्या हो गया चल रहा कहाँ गया
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 11.
इवनिंग माल जाएगा
Movement on both benches.
Number 10.
Milan give themselves a
नहीं
chance
गया
of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
Coming on the field. Number 4. Schneider. Number 6.
Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Number
किसका साथ गया
55.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. The ball is loose, and the chase is on. And we're done.
हाँ आज जाएगा ना क्या के लिए
Proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle.
12-7 bro,
Could so
12-7.
easily have gone the other way. And they are clearly so happy to have won it.
I'd like to draw your
Kya?
attention to the
The
screen
end of the
right
game.
now for information on
Reflections.
our shuttle bus
Well,
service.
Peter, this was probably more slugfest
Oh,
than
time
a
आएगा
game
ना?
of football, but I actually found it very enjoyable. Again.
நான் 6 மேட்ச் ஆடணுமா? சேல்ஸ்ல வந்திருக்குனாரு. என்ன சேல்ஸ்? ஷாப்பு. 2 திராம்க்கு டார்வினும் 7 திராம்க்கு யார் வந்திருக்கா? ஆல்பா. ஆஹா. ஜோசிய மொரினியோ 12 திராம்ஸா? யோ, ஆனாலும் உனக்கு லக்கு இருக்கியா? எங்கிட்டு கிடந்தாலும் உனக்கு வருதுயா? நான் வந்து அடிக்கிற கோல், நான் அடிச்சேன், கோல் அடிச்சேன் இல்லைங்களா? நான் அடிச்ச கோல் ஃபுல்லாமே போஸ்ட் தான். கோட் அனுப்பவா? (0659) 8738. எங்கயா அவரு? விவேக் மெரியா ஸ்டார். இத்தாச்சி ஊச்சிஹா. வா தல வா. என்ன இன்னும் நான் இப்போ பாருங்க எப்படி 6 கோல் வாங்குறது நம்ம பார்ப்போம். 6 கோல் எப்படி வாங்குவது என்று கற்றுக்கொள்ளலாம் வாருங்கள். பெய்டு விசஸ் ஃப்ரீ பிளேயர்ஸ் மக்களே. ஃபுல்லி பெய்டு டீம். கிட்டத்தட்ட எவ்வளோ செலவழிச்சிருக்காருன்னு எனக்கும் தெரில. சொல்லு ப்ரோ. இவர் தான் எங்கள் அண்ணன் விவேக் சொல்லியிருக்கலாம். பார்த்தீங்களா இல்லையா டீமை? ரோமனிக்கு, ரொனால்டோ, பியரோ, வெக்கன்போர் 108 டிஃபென்சிவ் மிட்ஃபீல்டர் போட்டிருக்க அளவுக்கு தலைவட்ட ஆள் இருக்கு. பெஸ்டா வண்டி பார்த்தீங்களா இல்லையா? என்ன பாதி பேர் எடுத்து வச்சிருக்காரு, அவங்க எல்லாம் உள்ள இறக்காம வச்சிருக்காப்ல. கிட்டத்தட்ட எப்படி சொல்கிறது, என்னோட வயசு இவரோட பெஸ் எக்ஸ்பீரியன்ஸ். அத்தனை வருஷமாக பெஸ் விளையாடிக்கிட்டு இருக்காரு ப்ரோ. சும்மாவா இவர மாதிரி ஆளுங்கனால தான் பெஸ் சம்பாதிக்கிறானோல.
The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. So straight into the action.
என்ன பண்றாரு இவரு? தலைவனுக்கு நெட் இல்ல போல.
And it's Rijkaard. That has not gone well. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
He's had it taken off him. Well, they can break here. Berbatov tries to pass it through. Beckham stood his ground strongly. And this is Berbatov. Dealt with nicely by the defence. That's the throw.
என்னடா இது? தலைவனுக்கு நெட் சரியில்லைன்னு நினைக்கிறேன்.
And it's Beckham. Looking for the run. It's Totti!
டேய் எப்படி வந்த பாலை எப்படிடா அடிக்கிற?
To get a vital touch. Totti clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Bergomi. And here's and a chance!
தலைவரே நீங்க வந்து ஒலிவியர் காண்ட வேணா தட்டலாம். பட் செக் கிட்ட வாய்ப்பே இல்ல.
I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Now it's Guti. Rijkaard aims beyond the defence. Nesta. Bellingham. Rummenigge, forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs. And he shoots! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Goal! Brazil! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
So the first moment of real significance.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Rummenigge!
Offside le na?
Rummenigge! Truly a man who will pass the A finish of true class. They are purring, truly purring.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter.
Yes,
He
which
just
out,
seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Brazil are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down.
For a shot! Riveting on! That is just brilliant! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Shot a goal! Incredible! Just incredible!
கட்டின காசுக்கு வேலையெல்லாம் பார்க்குறேன் என் தரமா.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
அவத்தியல்லையா
Gone for a reckless challenge there.
போடு வெள்ள அனுப்பு போ வெள்ள போடா யோகிய ராஸ்கோல் இது திட்டு தட்டடி எத்தனை தடவை தான் பண்ணுவேன்
Over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Well, sometimes a loose
அதான் 4 கோல் அடிச்சா இனிமே 10 men இருந்தா என்ன 11 men இருந்தா என்ன
it makes even less sense.
And it's Petit. Del Piero. Great vision. Baresi promptly on. So a temporary halt to the action. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing. Oh, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon.
Would the father of a boy in a blue hat kindly make his way to the information center?
Second period is on the way.
ஏய் switch
45 minutes to change their fate. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ibrahimovic shifted it to the flank. In with the challenge. Now it's Totti. Beckham. Odo. Guti played backwards here. Baresi. Now Costa Curta. Passing is crisp and sharp. Beckham. And it's Rijkaard. And this is Berbatov.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now it's Del Piero. He has a
Go
look
ahead.
up. Otto defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, and the shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting.
பரேசி பில்டப் பிளேயர் அவன் எதுக்கு அட்டாக் போறானே தெரியல
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. Petit. Oh, there's a probing ball. Guti. It's a pretty loose pass. Brazil are looking to play on the counter here.
ஐயோ நம்ம ஒரு பக்கம் போட்டு அவன் ஒரு பக்கம் போட்டு ஆடிட்டு இருக்கா
Changed their shape, certainly when defending at least. because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Vankkam cuts out the pass. Bellingham plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Now it's Berbatov. Petit. Vankkam. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Spread to the right. Out towards the flank.
ஏ பரேஸ் நீ எதுக்குடா ஓலையில உடைச்சிட்டு வர?
Oh, great effort, but he's produced a save to match.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Brazil with the corner, they're first.
என்ன பண்ணிச்சா?
Got a throw in. And he's had it nicked away. Brazil have their second corner now. He's rising.
போவாது don't worry.
Couldn't quite make it 6. Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Baresi. And it's Guti. And this is Berbatov. And it's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Del Piero. Vankkam. And that has put paid to that. Guti. Now it's Berbatov. And he's let
அது செத்து போன மாதிரி அடிக்கறானே கடவுளே.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
And it's Del Piero. Otto does well not to be outdone there. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Now it's Totti. Oh, that's fabulous.
Pretty robust.
Takes the shot. And he has been fouled there.
அதான் முன்னவர் அவருக்கு அதை தவிர வேற என்ன தெரியும்?
Gattuso has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his
அப்படி
troubles.
பஃபோன் எடுத்து
I
போட்டுருவான்.
just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Keeper always had the measure of that.
இன்னும் கொஞ்சம் ஸ்பீடா சுத்தி இருந்திருக்கலாம்.
And he's taking no chances there. He's gone for goal! Baresi.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Gattuso is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. That's
முடிஞ்சி.
the end. Manchester United have very little in the way of excuses here. Simply having no answer to a display
பாத்துங்க மக்களே. ஸ்டார்ட் செய்யும் பாத்துங்க. இதுக்கு தான் காசு கொடுத்து பிளேயர் வாங்கணும்ங்கிறது. காசு கொடுத்து நீங்க பிளேயர் வாங்கினா அல்காரிதம் உங்களுக்கு நல்லா ஒர்க் பண்ணும். எப்படின்னா அந்த வச்சுட்டு போப்பா அப்படின்னு சொல்லி அவங்க கொடுக்குற ஃப்ரீ பிளேயர்ல வச்சு ஆனா இதுதான். என்ன ஜெயிக்கலாம் பிரச்சனை கிடையாது. அவங்க 10 மேட்ச்ல போறது நீங்க 100 மேட்ச்ல போற மாதிரி இருக்கும். இங்க 5 இருக்கா? ரெண்டுமே செல்சியா? அப்போ இங்கிலீஷ் லீக் ஒரு ஏஎம்எஃப் வேணுமா? செகண்ட் ஸ்ட்ரைக்கர். ஓகே, செகண்ட் ஸ்ட்ரைக்கர் அவனே இருக்கட்டும். என்னடா இது, இன்னைக்கு டிவிஷன் 4க்கு போகிறோம். Marquinhos, Mendes, Beresi, ini. White, boy. Oh my god.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old
Trafford.
So off we go then.
There's a player below, Peter, that I admire on a professional and personal level, the one and only Raul.
He's just out on his own for consistency.
Indeed, and a terrific leader. Talent has to be backed up by hard work and tenacity, and he leads by example, hence the respect he...
Guti! Oh, that's a fair try, but just off target.
Guti has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
Goes for the shot!
எப்பறா எடுத்து போறற?
Every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Manchester United with the corner. They're first. Koulibaly gets it away. And it's Rijkaard. Fernando Torres. And Torres!
அட பாறா, நமக்குலாம் இப்படி கோல் ஆனாதான் உண்டு.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Torres has the space to scheme. Great ball, and he's in here.
நல்லா போனான்டா செஞ்சுக்கோ.
Assistant referee rightly gives him offside. First quarter of an hour gone. Knocks it into space. No, that's been intercepted. Vinicius Junior. Manchester United currently a goal to the good and with the lion's share of the ball.
உள்ள போடா, கமான்டா.
Vinicius Junior. Albert Ferrer. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And this is Torres.
Fernando Torres really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Threads one in. Guti! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 2 then. And now they can spring out of defence. Well, played right into his path. Shoots! Oh,
Castol.
second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
He's rising! Harmlessly behind. Done delicately. Fernando Torres. Nicely spread. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Now it's Shevchenko. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. Nice sequence of passes, this. Koulibaly. Can he get it through? Plays a sharp little ball here. He is through here. Can he finish? And that's a sharp finish. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
We need to come back.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a dawdle.
And the whistle goes for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. And we are up to the break.
Well, I think keeping our neutral hats on, Peter, this is more than a decent game of football where we've seen plenty of creativity. Both sides really ought to be looking to up the urgency, though.
But it has been tight. It's been... Shot, surely! Guti. Vinicius Junior. And it's Mendes. Now here's chance!
அதான் எங்க போய் உழப்பணும் இந்த
Well,
மணியத்துல.
the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Schneider. Now, can they get him away?
கனெக்ட் பண்றா.
Tries a shot!
Andrei Shevchenko.
Truly formidable!
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Manchester United have their lead. Costa Curta defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
The attendance for this match was 70,987.
So we've reached the hour mark. Schneider. Torres. Great ball if he can get there. And it's Schneider. To Beckham. Here's a chance!
அடச்சே.
Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
So, third corner of the game. Defending of the desperate variety.
டேய் ஓடா.
Milan are looking to go forward now. Albert Ferrer. Looking to play him in. That's destined for the flank. Passing is crisp. And Guti! A real chance and a real let-off.
Guti probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
கூட்டி பயங்கரமா அடிச்சான்.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number
manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Schneider. Coming on the field, number 14,
Well,
Messi.
a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
ஆடாச்சு.
And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, he's clearly feeling that he could pretty much have the job done. He may well get another chance, you know.
That has been cut short. Nuno Mendes. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, he's found support out wide. And it's safely in the keeper's hands.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Yamal.
எம்மால வச்சு சுத்த வேணா முடியும், கோல்லாம் அடிக்க முடியாது.
Tries to play it through.
Manchester United can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Vankkam. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And that's that. Manchester United proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. They know it could so easily have gone the other way. And they are clearly so happy to have won it.
Nice. Network graphics very worse, but okay தான், பார்த்துக்கலாம், எந்த பிரச்சனையும் இல்லை. இன்னும் எத்தனை மேட்ச்சு? 4 மேட்ச் ஆடணுமா? ஓகே, பார்க்கலாம். ஆப்போனண்ட்டை பார்ப்போமா? என்ன பண்றது?
Well, here we are with everything very much to play for. Win this one and they're going up. Incentives do not come much simpler or sweeter than that one.
Against Arsenal.
Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester.
Okay, eFootball AI.
There's the whistle. Manchester United must not lose. The potential ramifications simply too much to contemplate. Now it's Messi. And here's Torres.
Such good technique.
Messi. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Costa Curta kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Torres. Messi.
ஆடச்சே
That's unlucky.
ஒண்ணு மேல போகுது இல்ல உள்ளே போக மாட்டேங்குது.
I think the defense are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that and it wasn't far away at all.
Messi going face to face with his great rival. And here's
அவன்
Mbappe.
கோல் அடிப்பான்.
And this is Messi.
அதாவது அந்த பொசிஷன்ல இருந்து கோல் அடிக்க முடியுமா பாரு நீ யோசிச்சு பாருங்க. ஆனாலும் அடிப்பான்.
Certain aura about him today, tremendous.
Arsenal with the corner, there first. Van Nistelrooy can get it clear. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. And this is Torres. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Now it's Mbappe. And he plays one through. Diaz! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Manchester United are seeing more of the ball, but still aren't carrying much.
என்ன ப்ரோ என்ன பண்ணிட்டு இருக்க? நம்மெல்லாம் கண்டுக்கவே மாட்டேங்கற வர வர.
Quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
And Dijk cuts it out. Well, that looks a decent ball. That's put.
இந்த ஊர்லடா மெஸ்ஸி இவன் அடிச்சான்.
Robertson makes the interception. Guardiol calmly anticipates.
இவன் வேற அடிச்சிட்டே இருக்கானே.
Rijkaard is always looking to break lines.
ஓரா கைப்புல.
This is Torres. He's picked his way through.
Foul, red card.
That's pretty clear. It is a foul. Yellow.
There is a என்ன எலே. What the hell is that? எதை ப்ரோ கேக்குற? டோரஸை முடிச்சு விட்டானோ.
Well, Jim, I suppose that was the only possible outcome in the circumstances.
He really ended up between a rock and a hard place then, Peter. Probably took the harder choice.
ஆடுவானா டோரஸ்? ஆடுவான்னு நினைக்கிறேன் பார்க்கலாம். அடா ஏற்கனவே ஹாய் சொல்லிட்டியே ப்ரோ, அப்புறம் ப்ரோ திருப்பி ஹாய் சொல்லிக்கிட்டு இருக்க? அனாஸ் ப்ரோ என்ன மெசேஜ் பண்ணலையா நீ? தலைவன் சேஞ்ச் எல்லாம் பண்ணிட்டாப்ல.
So power or guile, what's it going to be? Vankkam takes charge with his eye on promotion. Oh, good stop, it had to be. That's going to go a long way. And here's Van Nistelrooy, and Van Nistelrooy! Just too high.
A message to the wise, it's probably better to try and get him behind that defence than try that over and over.
Mbappe.
நம்ம பையில எடுத்து போடுறேன்.
And he's intervened well there.
நம்ம பையில எடுத்து போறதெல்லாம் எடுத்து போட்டுறோனோ. ஆனா குட்டையா இருக்குனால தான் கொஞ்சம் பிரச்சனையா இருக்கு.
Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, that's well
எப்படி?
spotted.
கனெக்டிங்லாம் பயங்கரமா இருக்கும்.
Messi. 5 minutes till the break. Messi. And here's Torres. That's rather hopeful.
அடா நெஞ்சில எல்லாம் வாங்கி போட்டுக்கிட்டு இருக்க. நான் அதுக்கு தானே முயற்சி பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கேன்.
There will be 1 minute
And here's Messi. Messi.
கஷ்டம்டா.
Kept out by the most elastic of saves. That's the end of the first 45. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So there was the first half.
Well, it was
And a
great
quick
to see them
reminder
try
today
to
to please
turn
take
their
all
possession
the
and chances
vehicles
into a
by the
goal.
entrance
They
gate.
definitely
Thank
wanted
you
one before
very
the
much for
break,
your
and okay, while it
cooperation.
didn't happen, things could
Ora
start
ora
changing
ora.
if they can continue in the same manner.
Baresi, Beckham,
So we are still where we
Ferrer,
were at the beginning.
Schneider.
It is 0-0 at the break. And we are back on the way.
Manchester United clearly have been the better side
நல்லா
here.
எங்கால
So
எடுத்து
if I
போட்டாங்க.
was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
And he's found the way
ஃபவுல்
past.
ஃபவுல் எப்பா பாரு
That's
ஃபவுல்
a
ஏன்டா டேய்
foul in
விரா.
a dangerous area.
ஏற்கனவே ஒரு ரெட் கார்டு வாங்கினா இந்த அடுத்த ஃபார்வர்டே
This
அடிச்சு
is
போட்டானோ.
worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends
போடு
to
ஒரு
stay
போடு
down.
போடு.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range.
Well, he knows he has the ability to put this exactly where he wants. He'll always back himself.
Vankkam! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
போடா
Gone
ஸ்னைடர்
down,
மொட்டை
but the
பைய மாதிரி
referee
விளாண்டுக்கு
just
இருக்க.
tells him to get back up again.
பால் கண்ட்ரோல்ல 108 வச்சுக்கிட்டு எதுக்கு வச்சுக்கிருக்க?
And this is Torres.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to
ஐயா
take
அவன்
any
தூக்கி
risks.
போட்டு கொண்டு இருக்கண்டா.
Well, if you did take an extended half-time break,
அப்பா உனக்கு தவிர வேற எதுவுமே தெரியாதப்பா.
you have missed nothing. Oh, good-looking ball. And it's Beckham. Van Nistelrooy. Van Nistelrooy was
டேய்
alert to the
கொஞ்சமாச்சு ஆடுறா.
possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Mbappe. Always goal side. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Beckham is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Akanji kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Oh, decent chance!
போட.
Goal! Manchester United!
கோல் அடிச்சாச்சு அனாஸ் ப்ரோ சந்தோஷமா?
Of promotion. Can they see the promised land?
என்ன
What
கிளம்பிட்டேனா?
a time to do it.
ஓட்டா.
What a time.
ஓட்டான்னு
Someone
நினைக்கிறேன்
was gonna
தலைவன்.
have to be brave, and it was certainly
ஓட்டான்
worth it.
ஓட்டான்.
Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
ஓடலையா?
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations.
பாஸ் பண்ணு ஆளை மாத்தணும். ஆள் ரெண்டு பேரும் அடி வாங்கி கிடக்கணும். क्या हो गया? हाँ? क्या किया? रबर बैंड नहीं है.
कुछ गैस्केट ऐसा कुछ है?
कैस्केट नहीं है. ஸ்னைடர் தூக்கிட்டு டோட்டியோ இன்னும் 3 மேட்ச் விளையாண்டா கிமிக் எடுக்க முடியும். கிமிக்
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Yeah, I think he's trying to stay one step ahead of his opponents here, maintain the upper hand, so to speak. I can see that.
It's Cristiano off the post. Sharp and
பிபி
fizzy.
ப்ரோ ஹாய் ப்ரோ சொல்லு ப்ரோ.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Substitutions taking place.
And he's being shifted off it. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. No, he's not getting his way this time. Cristiano Ronaldo. He's found space here. Berbatov!
உள்ள போவனாங்கறானே. அடுத்த ஃபவுல் என்ன? ஆஃப் சைடா?
Probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners.
நல்ல ஷாட். உள்ள சுத்தி இருந்தா வேற லெவல்ல வந்துரும்.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Pass somewhat off target.
That's just playing it safe.
Subade, poda.
Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Just too much, fractions.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
The ball is loose and applies the finish! And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Then our pudu technique irukku.
It had to come. It just had to come. He had to have his say.
There will be 5 minutes
Sharp,
added time.
simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the
உன்னை
perfect
நம்பி தான் டீமே
example.
இருக்கு. நீ ஒரு ஆள் தானே டிஃபெண்டரா
So is
இருக்கிறது
that
லைக்
the
ஆனாலும்
decisive
ஃப்ரீயா
goal?
கிடைச்சதுல ஒருத்தர்
Not much in the way of time remaining.
Well, I think if they're going to...
And the
அச்சீவ்மெண்ட்
referee
அன்லாக்
brings it
என்ன
to a
அச்சீவ்மெண்ட்
close.
அன்லாக்
A statement win on a crucial day.
இப்போதான் 6 கோல் வாங்கிட்டு வந்தேன்.
Major tests await.
Request for support for our
So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, I think this has to be one of the...
இவனை மாதிரி ஒரு ஆள் வேணும். 182 நாள் 2 பக்கம். ஓகே. எங்க தலைவனுக்கு டிஎம்எஃப் ரைட் பண்ண முடியுமா? பார் ஆர்டபிள்யூஎஃப் போகும் பார். சொன்னா ஆர்டபிள்யூஎஃப் போகணும். நமக்கு சிஎம்எஃப் வேணும். எல்எம்எஃபா? அட போடா மயிரே. இருக்கிற பொசிஷன் ட்ரைனிங் முழுக்க வித்தாச்சு போ. மற்றபடி வேற என்ன? பெரிய தலையோட கொண்டே கோச்சுறாங்களோ. என் மால் இருக்காப்ல. ஸ்னைடர் மார்செல்லோ, மெக்காலிஸ்டர், இவங்க 2 பேரும் எப்படி தான் எடுத்தாங்க? நானும் முயற்சி பண்ண எனக்கு கிடைக்கவே இல்லை. மற்றபடி வேற என்ன? நாளையிலேருந்து வேலைக்கு வேற போகணுமே கடவுளே. நாத்த என்ன மெசேஜ் பண்ண
So
வேணும்?
here we are, a new chapter begins, new heroes will arise, new legends will be written. It is time to turn the
என்னம்மா
page.
என்ன ஆச்சு? ஒரு ரிப்ளையும் காணோம், ஒன்றையும் காணோம்.
And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford.
போட்டு பாடாப்படுத்துவது.
So it's away we go then. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. Shevchenko! And that was struck with genuine force. Aimed beyond the defence. Beckham.
ஒரு டிஃபென்சிவ் ஃபுல் பேக்.
Now it's Guti. Looking for options for movement. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Vitinha. Now Neymar. And this is Batistuta. Quality ball. Well timed, excellent interception.
ஏய்
Just it's Neymar.
செக் இந்த மாதிரி தான் பண்ண கூடாது. ஒண்ணு கிளியர் பண்ணு. இந்த நேரத்துல எப்படி கையில வாங்கி போடுவோம் முட்னா அந்த மாதிரி பண்ண வேண்டியதானே.
And we have our very first corner. Chance.
Ronaldinho முட்றான்டா டேய். 180 இருக்கு. நீங்க எல்லாம் என்னடா பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கீங்க?
But he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Rijkaard. Beckham. Petit. First quarter of an hour gone. Neymar is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Ronaldinho. Passing is crisp and sharp. And here's Batistuta. Threads one in. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all.
Okay.
Alexander-Arnold is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Now it's Ronaldinho. Now it's Batistuta. Can he get on the end of this?
இப்ப முடிச்சானே.
And this is Shevchenko. Knocks it into space.
Yes, he shoots!
Manchester United! The first significant strike. So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Manchester United. He's gone for goal! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
எடுத்துறான். சென்சென்கோ எடுத்துட்டானப்பா.
And here's Shevchenko.
Seville genuinely seem like a side that's confident with the quality they have out wide. They certainly like their little intricate combinations and link-ups.
சொல்லுதல என்னதல நமாஸ்க்கு போயிட்டு வந்தாச்சா?
I think you'll want to make sure you give the opposition a different look with each attack, variation, unpredictability. You know, that's always key to success.
He's found a way through, and it's Beckham. He's having a hit! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Beckham is offering a wry smile there.
Batistuta.
There will be
Now it's
1 minute
Vitinha.
added time.
In with the challenge. And that
That's tough,
is
isn't
the end of the first half. There's been no shortage of
இது just
industry or
divisional
intent
match
thus
தான் bro.
far,
Division
and more
4
inspiration
match.
and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking.
Hello everybody.
Manchester
and this is a
United
quick
up
reminder
by
to let
1
you know
goal
that
at the
you'll be
halfway
able to
point.
catch today's match broadcast
There's plenty of
live on
positives to
Vankkam
take
FM
despite the
station.
lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Manchester United have made the crucial breakthrough and they're looking pretty satisfied at the
ஏன் ப்ரோ
break.
எதுவுமா அன்றாச்சா ஒரு மணி சமைக்கணும் வேற.
Second period is underway. Manchester United leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Now it's Torres. Tries from distance.
வெளில போதா
And the goalkeeper watches it past.
Well, he's hit it well enough for me. I suppose it could be a deliberate attempt to just draw that defence out.
Kubasi. Vitinha.
போலாம் ப்ரோ அடுத்த மேட்ச் வா.
Really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence,
ஐயோ.
and it looks like whatever it takes.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Now it's Beckham. And he welcomes it in. Shevchenko! And he hits
இந்த மேட்ச் முடிச்சு வந்தறேன் முடிய போகுது இப்ப.
And look what it means to them. This is a position
நான் ஒரு 3 மேட்ச் ஆடுவேன். ஏனா கிமிக் எனக்கு எடுக்கணும் கிமிக்.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
நான் அப்படி கட் பண்ண சொல்லலடா.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to...
He's gone for goal.
யார் ப்ரோ கீப்பர் இப்படி எடுத்து போடுது?
Terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
ஒன்றே சிங்க் ஆவல. பிரச்சனை.
Cleared without hesitation.
ஓரா செஞ்சேகோ.
That'll be a throw-in. João Neves.
நல்லா எங்க போய் எடுத்து போட்றோம். எனக்கு இப்போ வந்து ஒசரமான ஒரு டிஃபென்சிவ் ஃபுல் பேக் நெஸ்டா மாதிரி ஒரு ஆள் வேணும். இல்ல மேல்டினி மாதிரி ஒரு ஆள் வேணும். அப்படினா பெக்கர் போர் வேணும்.
Neymar. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Fernando top. Good effort from
racing set is top la. வானத்துக்கு அம்ஸ்டாப்ல.
Sail harmlessly past.
Yeah, he's disappointed with himself, but at least his boss is applauding the effort he made. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
He's found a way past. Oh, that's ambitious. It's a loose ball. And he's taking no chances there. Ronaldinho. Now it's Vitinha. He's through here. He's in one-on-one. Chance for a shot! And
விட்டானோ
that's a
எதுக்கு இவ்வளவு
sharp
ஏறி
finish.
ஆடுறானு நம்ம வரல.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
After 80 minutes is number 80, Ronaldinho.
Just one in it now.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
And it's Guti. Guti.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
என்ன எல்லா சென்டர் மிட்ஃபீல்டர்ஸ்
I think
செத்துட்டாங்க.
we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Guti. He might be. And Guti!
அடச்சி வெளில போச்சடா. சை.
And no, just off target.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Kubasi. Added time going up here. It's 3 minutes. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win, and it came down to one decisive moment. Shevchenko taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Well, Peter, this was probably more slugfest than a game of football, but I actually found it very enjoyable. A game that...
ரெண்டே மேட்ச் நம்மள்ட்ட டிஃபென்சிவ் ஃபுல் பேக்கே இல்ல. எட்டு நிமிஷம். எக்ஸலண்ட். Where is Mr. Black Cobra? Invite. நான் உள்ள வந்திருக்காப்பன்னு நினைக்கிறேன். வாத்தலைவா உள்ள வாத்தலைவா. வாட்ஸ்அப் எங்க போய் அப்புறம் வேற என்ன இந்த மேட்ச் ஜெயிப்போமா? 12-6 கதை பழைய டீம் இறக்கிட்டாரு. ஓகே அப்படி எடுத்துட்டோம். கேம் பாடுவானா?
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. Things already rolling. Vankkam. Looking for the run. No, that was never going to make it. It's anyone's ball now. It's a good spell of possession, this. Here's a shot!
Ayyo.
No, he's missed it.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And this is Torres. And for a moment, time stood still. Beckham standing over it.
Yeah, it may not seem important, but it is. I think the first corner can always set the tone.
ஐயோ செட் சார்ஜ் செட் பண்ணிட்டேன்.
That has been knocked clear. Referee's given a throw. Otto.
கரெக்ட்டா கட் பண்ணிட்டார்.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo drives it in.
அதெல்லாம் எங்க போய் எடுத்துறோம்.
That's the keeper's ball.
இப்பதான் கொஞ்சம் கொஞ்சமா டீம் கேம் ப்ளே ஸ்டைல்லாம் வச்சு செட் பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கேன். அதனால கொஞ்சம் இம்ப்ரூவ் ஆயிட்டு இருக்கோம் நம்ம.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Well read, nice interception. Manchester United are seeing more of the ball, but still aren't carrying much goal threat. But it is clear to see he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Now it's Torres. Messi. Well, Jim, Tony Adams, of course, is the absolute colossus in defence, isn't he?
Absolutely, and we all know about his defensive prowess and his leadership, but I think a lot of people overlook his versatility and his adaptability.
What do you mean by that?
Well, it's the way he's developed.
Oh, terrible pass. Shevchenko!
எப்பறா நீ எடுத்து போறற?
Petit. Oh, he's having a go! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Manchester United have their second corner now. He's rising! Goal! Manchester United take the lead. Certain, searing and imperious.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
The first breakthrough.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
And he cuts out the supply. Nunez is herring after that one. Costa Curta. That is good progress on the left. Oh, cracking ball. Guti.
Foul.
Simple decision for the referee.
Manchester United really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Short changes him with that pass. Oh, that's neat. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Beckham. Skillfully cut out. So at ease on the ball. And it's Rijkaard.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Not the most accurate pass. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. That's it, 45 minutes up. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Manchester United probably looking to come in with a bigger lead, but overall I think there's plenty for them to be happy about. They should look to carry on as they are, although a little more composure in front of goal would be
இந்த மாசத்துக்குள்ள
perfect.
150.
Manchester United have made the crucial breakthrough and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. So straight into the second half. Manchester United leading courtesy of the game's only goal. He'll try from distance! Loose ball now, and there's... Oh, he's been caught on it here! Ronaldinho is flagged offside. Albert Ferrer. And it's Rijkaard. Beckham. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball.
இப்போ இரு வரேன் நான் பாஸ் கொடுத்தா எது இதாகுது ஸ்மார்ட் அசிஸ்ட் எதுவும்
Time and again they
ஆன்
are
பண்ணல
repelled. Beckham. Passing is crisp and sharp. Just eases him off the ball. Baresi. And he's managed to get rid. Beckham. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. Nice bit of trickery. And
மூஞ்சில அடிச்சு திரும்பிடுச்சு
but he's left disappointed.
Shevchenko just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
Torres! And he's there to belt it away. Manchester United are ahead here by what is still the only goal.
This match was 70,987.
Milan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Oh, such a clever touch. And no, he's seen through all of that. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, good spread. And this is Messi. Now it's Darwin.
ஆஃப்சைடு புடிச்சு விட்டாங்க எங்க பேர் ஆஃப்சைடுல புடிச்சாங்க
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And here's Nunez. Baresi is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
And here's Nunez. Alonso. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, it's hit the upright. And a neat
இல்ல இல்ல
finish.
ஏதாவது இந்த கோலை நீங்களே பாருங்க
Do not write them
ஓகே
off.
ஒரு நல்ல
Back
கோல்
they come.
அதாவது எங்க போறான்
So precise.
ஓகே
The
எங்க இருந்து
finish
எங்க முட்டுறான்னு பாருங்க
Just when they thought they may be in at one
Yo.
end, they end up shipping a goal
சரியா
at the other, and it's all due to wonderful
நானே இறக்குறேன் எங்க ரெண்டு
counter-attack. They
பெரிய
hardly
தலைய
have time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
இது என்ன நியாயம் இது அதாவது அங்க இருந்து இங்க முட்டுவார இந்த போஸ்ட்ல அடிச்சு இந்த போஸ்ட்ல அடிச்சு உள்ள போகுமா இதுவே நம்ம பண்ணா வெளில போகுது அது எப்படி
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 20.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. So a double change here, and both changes are offensive.
Yeah, and it looks like quite a shake-up to the front line. Interesting. We'll see how it develops.
Substitution in
Milan
progress.
restore parity.
பாருமா
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And it's Van Nistelrooy. Adams promptly onto that, and that is that. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Guti. Now it's Berbatov. Adams gets across to intercept that. He won't be happy with that one. This is a promising build-up. Oh, now here's an interesting match-up. And the pass is intercepted. And that has been cleared.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Baresi.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Great vision. That's been slipped through. And he shoots! And that'll be the end of that. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead. Well, after all of that...
No, one match on one match. One match na Joshua Kimmich எடுக்கப்பேனா. Mona CMF வச்சுக்கோ. GG தல. Sama பாட்டு. யோ அந்த கோல் எப்படியா போச்சு நீயே சொல்லு. இந்த போஸ்ட்ல அடிச்சு உள்ள போகுது. இந்த மேட்சோட ஸ்ட்ரீமை முடிச்சிட்டு போயிட்டு சமைச்சிட்டு சாப்பிட்டுட்டு தூங்கி எந்திரிக்க வேண்டியது.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury and this is
நானே இறக்கிருக்கையா பழைய சவனை புது சவனை இறக்கல.
The excitement has really picked up now and I'm eager for the action to start.
And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford.
Penalty. Penalty.
So
காடை போட்டு வெளில அனுப்புங்க சார். போவில்லை. போயா வெளியே. ஒலிவியர் கார்டு போடுங்க சார்.
It looked avoidable and unnecessary, but it makes you think that he was trying to intimidate.
விட்டுறத கூட நான் வெளில அடிச்சிருந்திருப்பேன்.
So this the chance to fire his
my
team
guy
in
Neymar.
front.
ஒதுக்கிட்டேன் பாத்துட்டாப்ல.
That is some save from Khan. And that's a
ஸ்லோ ஜாக்கிங்ல போய் அடிப்பேன் அந்த மாதிரி அடிக்க மாட்டேன் ஏன் தெரியல.
Comfortable over that. I had a feeling this might happen.
Manchester United with the corner, there first. And he's gone looking for safety. Can he get it through? That has not gone well. And here's Messi. Oh, that's neat. Messi promptly onto
Messi.
that, and that is that. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely. So I wonder what the little magician will have in store for us today.
Well, all I shall say is expect the unexpected.
And he was quick to react. Nicely aimed pass. Has a look and plays it forward. Well timed, excellent interception.
Maditra.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Knocks it into space.
Vada.
Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. Oh, that's fabulous. And he can clear it away. Adams did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. It's their second corner of the game. Ronaldinho attempts a clearance. Milan have the chance to go the other way.
அவன் கால்தாயா பட்டு போச்சு.
Milan really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
Now it's Neymar. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Succumbs to the pressure. And it's Messi. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Messi. Cristiano Ronaldo!
And there he went.
Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead. So smooth. A signature finish.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
Number 7.
Milan have taken the lead.
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this.
Well, good play on the left-hand side here.
Out.
Aims beyond the defence. Costa Curta calmly anticipates. Beckham. Now Albert Ferrer. Petit. Oh, he's burst through.
Slow பண்ண slow
He's
ஆகுது.
enjoyed
ஓடிட்டே
that.
இருக்க.
He evidently loves the contest. And he's found a way past. And here's Ronaldinho. He is through here.
இவ்வளவுதான் கட் பண்ண போறான்னு தெரியுது.
And that's a good finish. And they're threatening to fly away here. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't...
He's had a shot! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
That's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
Pass is just off target.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Vankkam. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Wriggles his way through, and it's Albert Ferrer. Now this could be... And Messi!
என்னடா இது டேய் எப்படி எடுத்துக்கிற பாறா
Decent watch, a frantic watch.
உச்சந்தலையில வாங்கிட்டு இருக்காடா
Half time. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Manchester United really are lucky not to be down by more, Peter. The manager's going to have to come up with something a little special to lift these players. Otherwise, this one's as good as done.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon.
Substitution for Manchester United.
வாத்தல வாத்தல வாத்தல
Cristiano
And here is the first touch of the second half.
Messi.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal.
Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, wow, that's crazy! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
And Berbatov!
போஸ்ட்
It's bounced back off the
இதே அவர் போட வந்து பட்டாரு கோல் நான் பண்ண போஸ்ட் கார்னர் நினைக்கிறேன் இல்லையா கார்னர்
Rijkaard. Berbatov. And that has put paid to that. Manchester United do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
மாடிச்சு
No, that was never going to make it. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. And it's Vankkam. Pressing high and with purpose. Berbatov.
The attendance for this match was 70,987.
So, third corner of the game. Adams is there and he can get that clear. And now they can spring out of defence. And he cuts out the supply. This is a promising build-up. Goes for the shot! Lacking in accuracy.
Well, probably not the best way to try and get back into this game, but it could spark something into life.
PlayStation match.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Rijkaard. And it's Berbatov. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Now it's Berbatov. Guti. Now that looks a decent ball. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Otto gets across to intercept that. Now it's Messi. Messi charging forward, the ball at his feet. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And he's there to retrieve it. Rijkaard. Beckham. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Here's a shot! And that tested the keeper.
Manchester United are stuck in a rut, and impatient putts at goal won't really help their cause here. They need somebody to communicate composure and something more constructive.
Anthony Dawson songs கேட்டுட்டு பஸ் விளாண்டுக்கிட்டு இருக்கும்.
Substitution.
Manchester United get their fourth corner. And the volley. Now, who's going to be first to this? He's having a pop! No, not quite.
Look, they seem set on a tactic that's not really yielding any results. You'd imagine they're targeting a weakness, but they look a weakness themselves.
Belletti. Now, can they get him away?
That's the
Compromising challenge. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Now it's Guti.
Hey, bande geta odiyada.
That is a brilliant interception.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
Just about within shooting range. Comfortable claim for the keeper. Bellingham. Costa Curta. Rijkaard. Beckham.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Guti. Nice sequence of passes this. Berbatov! They're up to 5 corners now.
என்னப்பா பண்ற?
Beckham plays it short.
டேய் இங்க ஒருத்த வாங்கடா.
And time is up.
நகரு நகருடா.
Suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and
ரொனால்டோ பெரிய இது மாதிரி. யோ போயா யோ. நமக்கு கிடைக்க வேண்டியது கிடைச்சிருச்சு. போய் நம்மால வாங்குவோமா? ஜிஜி ப்ரோ. My favorite Joshua Kimmich. தெரியும். அது பார்த்தப்பே தெரிஞ்சிச்சு. அது நடக்கிறது தானே நிறைய இடத்துல, அது பெரிய மேட்ரு கிடையாது. நானே நிறைய தடவை பார்த்தீங்கன்னா கொடுப்பேன், கிளியரன்ஸ் கொடுப்பேன். அது என்ன ஆகி போயிரும்னா சுவிட்ச் ஆகும்போது இதாகி போயிடும். அதுக்கு நம்ம எதுவும் பண்ண முடியாது. ஆமா. ஓகே, முடிச்சு விடுவோம். போயிட்டு சமைக்கணும் ப்ரோ. அப்புறம் பார்ப்போம். ஓகேவா?